So the female Autobots still exist?
Yes, we exist, and we always will.
Such noble nonsense.
Hello, Bots and Books fans, this is Scorp1701, and tonight we'll be looking at the Transformers Generation Siege Chromia. This is part of the War for Cybertron trilogy, and I am loving these figures. Looking at Chromia's box, we can see she has that new window box there. It still has that odd little triangle type box. You have her name here, Chromia, Siege, War for Cybertron, Transformers, Generations, Takara Tomy, and the Hasbro symbol, both working together. On this side of the box, you have the awesome little Siege poster thing for the series. With the Autobots there, the arc blasting off, and basically Transformers fighting it out on Cybertron. On the back, you have some product shot of Chromia in her robot mode, Chromia in her car mode, and what she could do with these Battle Masters all connected to her. Got some credits for the box down here with another Hasbro logo on the bottom. Just a whole bunch of writing. Nothing really too important there. Now, go to this side of the box. You have the special area where the Blacklight code is written, and we will take a look at that later after the main review. But first of all, you have Chromia looking there with her weapons out, running towards something, I don't know. But what's interesting about this picture is you have the arc in the background. You can see it shooting off, and she's out of the arc and still on Cybertron. I think that's interesting because when she made her debut in the G1 cartoon, The Search for Alpha Trion, she was on Cybertron with the rest of the female Autobots, and that was kind of an indication that they existed, but they didn't go with Optimus to Earth. And I think they wanted to point that out here by showing that she's not aboard the Ark with Optimus and the rest of the bots. So, take a look at the top of the box. You just got Transformers, War for Cybertron logo, and a big Autobot symbol. And that's pretty much it for the box. Nobody wants to seal the box. It's neat. But let's get her out of the box and see what she can do. And here we have Chromia out of the box. And she comes with a nice set of instructions that tell you how to flip and flop and turn her into this and that, which is always helpful. She comes with a little blue gun, which they call the RT5 Anti-Thermoblast. And it comes with a little white part, which is the SR Hush Fuse. And basically what this does is it attaches right there. And so you could actually have a good gun. And she comes with a couple of these little EMP grenades, is what they're calling them. Little things that are really small, and you know, you'll probably lose them if you're not careful. And they could fit on the car mode. They have these little tabs all around where you can stick them. Maybe on the side here, I guess, maybe. I don't know. A lot of people have them poking out right here to kind of extend their thrusters. So we could do that. Yeah, there we go. That looks nice. And obviously, the car of Chromia, or Chromia herself, comes in the box. You can see the front is very nice. Has little, looks like blasters here on the front, and some silver paint. I don't know if that's actually supposed to be battle damage. It looks pretty nice, like it should be like a accent around the front. She has black tires. Again, they roll really good. The front, some translucent plastic here. Nice Autobot symbol. Yay, Autobot symbols. Gotta have Autobot symbol if you're an Autobot. And a lot of molded detail into the sides, which is really good. Almost like too much. It's like, you can't hold this thing. It's not smooth. It's all bumpy because of the molded details. But hey, some people like that. Sides are good. It's on the front and the back. Again, this is the take on the previous Fembot modes, Moonracer and Firestar, Novastar, whatever. And her hands are hanging out back here like they were on those molds. And that's pretty much it. You see a little more red here, blue there. On the bottom, you can see her legs sticking out there, which is like the others. They did change a lot of things on the on this particular mold, but for the most part, it's like 95% the same. So yay, it is there. Anyway, let's zoom out a little bit and get some comparisons in. So here she is with Optimus. Siege Optimus, so there they are together. It's pretty nice. About the same length. Yeah. So, okay. Some other Siege bots. Here she is with Sideswipe. That's a pretty nice comparison there. And here she is with Hound. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, but we really don't want to see that. I think everybody wants to see how she compares with the other Fembots. So we'll bring her in. We'll bring in Moonracer and Firestar or Novastar. Here they are. Now these two were combiners, and they had the ports, and then they had their little hand attachments there, which put on the gun, which made their the back of their car a little more detailed, but now we got these thrusters up here, kind of cover that hole for Chromia. But you can see it's pretty much the same length, same type of vehicle. The little slimmer on the sides here, just and they kind of cut off a little bit of the front here. So I covered the tires for Chromia, but for the most part, you got that. And then you see here's the combiner peg that they took out here, so it's kind of a little gap, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's see, there's that part of the team from Search for Alpha Trion, and here she is with Elita 1, big jet mode, Elita 1, because we don't have a car mode in Elita 1, but hey, that's what we got. Alright, got RC, we want to see her with RC. That's a pretty nice comparison there. She's longer than RC, obviously. This is Generations RC. So, yeah. And last but not least, I wanted to throw in the original G1 interpretation Chromia that we got, where she was a motorcycle. So, yeah. That was a long time ago, like 5 or 6 years ago. We got that Chromia. Maybe it wasn't that long, I don't know. Time moves slowly when you're not having any fun. Oh. So, anyway, there we go with that. And there was just some cool comparisons for you. Now, let's get into transformation. Transformation, yes. Alright, to transform Chromia, it's very similar to the way we'd transform Moonracer and Firestar. But there is a few differences. What we want to do is take off these little nubs that we have here, her little AMP grenades, and kind of want to start with twisting the body around. Do it a little bit this way, and be careful with this little section right here, because this little blue part will pop off for some reason. I don't know. And now we can bring the panels that house the arm that are below the arms out like that, and this will bring the arms down, get a little bit of clearance like so. Okay, we have arms. Her head is right here, so what we'll just have to do is pull it up, twist it up, turn it around, Yay, head. Now, we'll take this part, this long, full part from the midsection here. It will come up right here. So pull that up. Yep, there we go. Alright, and then it will come up. This front part will go in, and then it will circle down like this to come back. And there are tabs right here on the side. They're clear tabs here and here, and they will go into the ports here and here. That will kind of snap it into place like that. Okay. Now you'll just bring these wheel parts here up to the side like that. Now they don't tab in anywhere, they just sit up there, and then we'll bring her feet down like that. And there you have Chromia in her robot mode. And it's going to be similar to the other female bot modes that we have. And she's going to be back heavy. So I may have a little trouble trying to get her to stand. So come on, Chromia, stand up for me, will you? Will you? Nope. Will you? Nope. Okay, well, she's going to be difficult. But anyway, let's get a good look on her head here. So, her head's okay. You know, you got the blue and the white and the red little strip there. The eyes, they're coming across really black here. I don't know if that's the dark blue translucent plastic they got in there. But I really don't like these eyes. Because she kind of looks dead. Okay. And it comes down, you got a little bit of white and red, nice chest mold, a lot of detail in there. Excuse me, come on, zoom out a little bit. Yeah, a lot of detailed, sculpted in there. A little red on the chest, on the midsection, whites, some blues. Plastics go down, blue, white. So that's basically her color scheme. Blue, white, and light blue. Maybe kind of a gray color, I don't know. But articulation-wise, her head spins all the way around. She's got the Exorcist. Her arm could go all the way around, except this backpack section is getting in the way. But it does come in and out. Has some bicep swivel, elbow bend, and the hands can go in and out. But that's pretty much it for that. Unlike the other two Fembots, they had like two wrist swivels. She does have one, but it's really hard to get to. And when you do, see, like I said earlier, this weird little pelvic piece will pop off. And I'm not really sure why this is there, other than just to fall off and be annoying. Just maybe completes the sculpt a little better instead of having a little gap here, I guess. But if you take that off, because it'll pop off anyway, you can see she can kind of twist a little bit, but then the backpack gets in the way. But yeah, what are you going to do? That's all you got with that. And legs are all wobbly wiggly. They can go out, they can go back and forward. They can't go really back because, again, the backpack gets in the way, but you can kind of go out to the side with them so she can side kick. Yeah. She has thigh rotation, knee bend, and foot can obviously go up and back, and it kind of tilt to the right and left there. So she's got a little bit of articulation in her. Actually, when I say a little bit, I mean a lot. She can do a lot of stuff. But she feels very loose. Not just maybe my copy. But anyway, I'm going to try to get her to stand. And then we'll look at her weapons. Okay, so Okay, I finally got her to stand, but I don't know how long it's gonna last, seriously. So, turns her around, you can see she can hold her gun really well. She can hold her EMP grenades really well. And that's pretty much all the things she came with. So we'll hold that down. Oh, hang on. Don't fall. Please don't fall. Stand. Stand like you mean it. It's a time to stand. Okay. Oh, hey. There we go. Okay, she's standing. Again, we have to get through this really quick because I don't know how long she will stand for. So, anyway. So, for some comparisons, here she is with Optimus. And we'll bring in other Siege members. Here she is with Hound. And finally, here she is with Sideswipe. Hello, Sideswipe. Whoa, Optimus, your suit is just too big. You can't get in the frame. There she is with those three. So those are the Siege bots. Really nice looking. Took them out. Here all the Fembots are together. We have Elita 1, Firestar, Chromia, Moonracer, and an RC. So I think they look very nice together. Yeah, this is a big group of Fembots. I don't have Victorion. She was the combiner they released a couple of years ago. I might think about getting her because, you know, you can never have too many Fembots. Okay, let's move these ladies out of the way. And the last comparison I want to make is with the Generations Chromia. We get her to stand here. Take a good look at. I'll just bring them close to the camera so we can take a look at the differences here. So yeah, they still both have those dead eyes. The older Chromia's one eyes were like a little darker, kind of looks alienish. But I really wish they would have done something with the eyes. That kind of bothers me. But for the most part, these sculpts are kind of the same. Anything you want in the Chromia bot. So that is Chromia and her. I'd like to thank you guys for checking out the Chromia review. And now, without further ado, let's take a look at the Blacklight Special. Alright, you've made it to the Blacklight Special. So, we're going to take Chromia and we're going to hold her box up against a Blacklight. And we are going to see War for Cybertron S20. And there's Chromia looking all big and bad with the arc blasting off. Scroll down. And here is the code that you'll need to enter into the website. The website can be found at the bottom of the screen. And that is our Blacklight Special for Chromia. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great night. Bye.